Yo, what's good YouTube? Today I'm back with another video, man. And today's video is on my 6'6" floor spacing slasher, man. This build could dunk, it could dribble, it could shoot, it could play defense. It really can do it all, man. And if you guys haven't seen my last video showcasing this build and what it can do on the 1v1 court, I definitely recommend you guys to go watch that. Shout out to Hoodie KC. I did see this build on his TikTok. He had a couple TikToks of him moving on this build, and I needed a 6'6" build to play 1v1 court, and I really wanted to make one. And when I saw his build, I took that layout and made it my way. So the build is very similar to his, but I did tweak it a little bit. So shout out to him. I will put his TikTok on the screen right now. Definitely go follow him. He's a very good player. But before we get into the 6'6" floor spacing slasher, can we get 150 likes on this video? 150 likes will be insane. Also hit that subscribe button. We're currently at 4.9k. Thank you guys for 4.9k. I really appreciate it. If we can hit 5k before next week, that would be absolutely amazing. 5k is so close. We're less than 100 subscribers away. So hit that subscribe button so we can hit 5k. Also, if you guys have any questions or need any help, leave a comment down below and I'll try my best to respond. Now, let's get into the 6'6" floor spacing slasher. Alright, so once you're in the My Player Builder, what you guys want to do, you guys want to click create your own build. Next, you guys want to go to handness. You guys want to go with left or right. There's no advantage to either, but pick the hand that you're used to shooting with. I'm used to shooting with the left, so I'm going to go with left hand. Next is jersey number. Pick your favorite number. I'm going to go with 95. Alright, so the position you guys want to make this build, you guys want to make this build a point guard. Height, you guys want to go with 6'6". 6'6" is a very good height, man. A lot of people don't get ghost contested on a 6'6" build. But when you're on a shorter build like a 6'2", a 6'1", you get ghost contested a lot. I heard that they fixed it with the new patch. I'm really not that sure. Weight, what you guys want to do, you guys want to go with 220. You guys want to have weight on your build. If you guys are planning to play 1v1 court on this build, if you guys are planning to guard ball on this build when you guys are playing twos, you guys need strength, man. Strength gives you a movable enforcer, and we get immovable enforcer on silver on this build. I get so much bumps, so we definitely want to go with 220 as the weight. This will turn you into a lockdown. And the wingspan, you guys want to go with a 6'8" wingspan. The reason I went with a 6'8" wingspan is so I could get a 92 three-pointer, which will allow me to get silver limitless range. Alright, so upgrading this build. Make sure you guys upgrade this build exactly how I show, because just one stat can get you a completely different build, and I wouldn't want that to happen to you guys. So make sure you guys watch the whole video and upgrade as I show. Alright, so first we can start off with finishing. For finishing, what you guys want to do, you guys want to make your driving dunk at 84. The reason I went with an 84 driving dunk is because the LeBron James dunk package. The LeBron James dunk package is absolutely insane. Probably one of the best dunk packages in the game in my opinion. Because the dunks that he gets, not only are they aggressive, you get to activate a dunk from far away, which is very, very important, which is very, very good. And this what really makes the build OP, because once you have an 84 driving dunk and equip those dunk packages, and you're able to shoot, dribble, the person that is guarding you is going to have a hard time guarding you, because you really can do it all. Layup, you guys want to go with a 70 driving layup. I don't feel like you need anything higher than this. The reason I went with a 70 driving layup is because my dunk is already high, so I don't really feel like I need a high driving layup. You know, if I go to the paint, I'm probably going to get a dunk. Or if I do get a layup, it's pretty easy to time, it's open, so I'm going to make it in. So that's why I went with a 70. I didn't feel like I needed anything higher than that. Next is standing dunk. You guys want to make that a 45. And I know that might seem crazy, like why would you need a 45 standing dunk? But when you have a 45 standing dunk, you get to stand dunk consistently. I don't know why 2K made standing dunks so OP this year, but they're very clutch, they're very OP. So you guys want to have a 45 standing so you can get standing dunks. And as you guys can see, the badges we get Slithery on silver, and Slithery is an amazing badge. You get precision dunker. For those who know how to meter dunk, this is for you guys. We also get spin cycle and two-step on gold. A lot of people abuse these and they make a lot of buckets with them. So you guys definitely want to go for spin layups, spin dunks, and Euro layups and Euro dunks. So once you guys are done with finishing, you guys want to go to shooting. For your three-pointer, you guys want to make it a 92. And the reason I went with a 92 three-pointer is to get silver limitless range. I didn't want to have a guard build with bronze limitless range. Hoodie KC, He has a 93 pointer on his build, but I wanted a 92 because I want to shoot from deep. I like shooting a lot and I like shooting from deep, so I definitely had to go with a 92 3-pointer, and it will just allow me to be more consistent. And shooting consistent at the 3-point line allows the paint to be open because people will start playing up and respecting your shot. So then I start dunking. So 92 3-pointer can help a lot. You guys can shoot consistently. You guys can get a lot of threes. And if people start playing up because they start respecting your shot, you get free dunks. And we also get a lot of good badges. We get Agent 3s on silver. Agent 3s is amazing. I like Agent 3s. I can feed in the corner on this build without takeover. I tried it yesterday and I greened it. So if you guys learn your fade timing, you guys can fade with this build at the 3-point line, especially in the corner. We get blinders on gold, which is very good. We get Deadeye on gold. We get catch and shoot on gold, corner specialist gold, green machine gold, space creator gold, claymore on Hall of Fame, guardable gold, open looks on gold, and a bunch of other good badges. If you guys do want to be a secondary ball handler on your team, you guys can do that. If you guys want to spot a pass, you guys can do that because you guys do get limitless range on silver, and you guys have a high 3-pointer. And of course, you could be the main guard. You guys can do it all on this build. It's really an all-around threat. Mid-range, you guys want to keep it at 77. Free throw, you guys want to upgrade that to 70. This is just so you can be a 99 at the end, but of course, it will help on rec and 5v5. Next, we want to get into playmaking. Ball handle, you guys want to make that at 87. You guys can get good dribble moves with an 87 ball handle. If you guys do want the dribble moves I have on my build, leave a comment down below what's the SIGs, and I will send you guys the dribble moves I have on this build. And after the new patch, dribbling on this build feels so great. It's very fun dribbling on my 6'6 build. It doesn't feel slow, it doesn't feel sluggish. It's actually pretty quick after the new patch. Even before the patch, my build could dribble, but the new patch just made it even better. Speed with ball, you guys want to go with an 83. The reason we want to have an 83 speed with ball is so we can get speed booster on this build. We don't want to have no speed booster on this build. We will get a silver. I was debating with my friends. I'm like, yo, do I go gold? Do I go silver? And I decided to go with silver, and I don't regret it. Silver speed booster is all you really need for this build. You don't really need gold speed booster unless you're making a full offensive 6'6 build. If you're making a full offensive 6'6 build, of course, go with gold speed booster. But mine is not a full offensive build. It has defense. So that's why I was cool with going with silver, and I don't regret it. And I know you guys see it at bronze right now. It's just because we need to upgrade our physicals. We just need to upgrade our acceleration, and we will have silver speed booster, and we will do that at the end. So don't worry about that. Next, what we want to upgrade is our pass accuracy. I went with a 65 pass accuracy. I know a lot of you guys would not go with a 65 pass accuracy. The reason I went with a 65 pass accuracy is because I knew I would play 1v1 court majority of the time. So to get other stats, I went with a 65 pass accuracy. If you guys are playing rec, 5v5, 3s consistently on this build, make it a 70. You guys might have to sacrifice something for the 70, like your 3-pointer. You guys can't put your 3-pointer to a 90 and get a lot of other stats and even get your pass accuracy up. But if you guys are going to play 1v1 court majority of the time with this build, keep it at a 65. And once you're done with playmaking, you guys want to go to defense. For interior defense, what you guys want to do, you guys want to make it a 70. The reason I went with a 70 interior is so I can make people miss in the paint. You guys won't have a block on this build, so that's why you guys want to put up the interior. If you guys do not play good defense and they beat you to the paint every time, you're going to have a hard time getting stops. But if you guys get bumpy and beat them to the paint, you guys will get stops. So when you guys played 1v1 court, you guys play 2s, 3s, make sure you guys play good defense. Make sure you guys contest them in the paint. Next is perimeter defense. You guys want to make it an 85. The reason you want to have an 85 perimeter defense is so you guys can get clamps on silver. And we will get clamps on silver. You just have to upgrade our physicals, which we will be doing at the end. With an 85 perimeter defense, you guys are able to play great on-ball defense. You guys are really a lockdown on this build as well, because the immovable enforcer plus the silver clamps, you guys get so bumpy on this build. It's really OP. You are like a lockdown on this build. You're guard on offense, you're locked down on defense. We also want to have an 85 steal. So I went with an 85 steal to get glove on silver, interceptor silver. I don't really use my right stick unless it's for like interceptions, but you guys do get right stick ripper on silver as well. And steals are OP on this game, so I had to go with a steal. I can't just let people rip me and I can't rip them. And so far, you guys can see that we really can do it all on this build. We can dribble, we can play defense, We can shoot. We have a 92 3-pointer. We get LeBron James dunk package on this build, which is a very OP dunk package. This build is an all-around threat. Again, shout out to Hoodie KC because the layout of this build, I got it from him. I just changed a couple things to my likings, and man, this build is insane. And last but not least, we want to get into physicals. Speed, what you guys want to do, you guys want to make it an 80. You don't really need to have a crazy high speed, but you guys want to go with an 80 speed so you guys can get hyperdrive. So if you guys have a 79 speed, you guys get hyperdrive on bronze. But with an 80 speed, you get it on silver. I just see it pop up when I dribble, so I feel like it's doing something. So that's why I made sure I got hyperdrive on silver. It's doing something. It's helping with something with my dribbling. So that's why I went with an 80 speed. And you guys still can play good on-ball defense with an 80 speed. People won't outrun you, outspeed you. You guys will be able to keep up with the person you're guarding with an 80 speed. Next is acceleration. You guys want to make that an 84 so we can get speed booster on silver. You guys can get it with an 83 acceleration, but I went with 84 because I feel like acceleration is important. I know people are making builds without acceleration. I wouldn't risk it because if they do patch it, they patch builds with low accelerations and make them very slow, you guys will lose out on $50. And I'm not trying to lose out on $50, to be honest. I cannot upgrade a low acceleration build and Mike Wang patches it and I lose out on $50. So I'm gonna keep my acceleration up. I'm not gonna risk it, but you guys can go with a lower acceleration if you guys want to, but I really wouldn't recommend it. Don't lose out on $50. Next is our strength, and strength is so important. I feel like strength is important on all builds. Maybe not a small guard, but strength helps out so much on defense. So you guys want to make that an 82. Oops, my fault. You guys want to make that an 82. And this is probably the best stat that I upgraded on this build, because the immovable enforcer just gives me so much bumps. It allows me to play great defense. So you guys want to have an 82 strength on this build so you guys can get bumpy. And with the clamps included with it, you guys can play great defense on this build. This would turns you into a lockdown. And we also get bulldozer on bronze. Bulldozer helps. I don't know if you guys watched the last video, but I did bulldoze someone twice with bulldozer bronze, and I kind of pushed him out the way. I didn't make him fall, but I pushed him out the way. So bulldozer definitely helps too. You guys can make your strength at 84 as well, because you guys will get silver bulldozer, and that will be OP, but I feel like 82 strength is good enough. We do also get physical handles on gold. Physical handles is very important because people won't bump you. So you get to get bumpy on them, but they will have a hard time getting bumpy on you because you got physical handles on gold. Physical handles lessens the chance of being bothered by defenders on the perimeter while dribbling. So we definitely want that on gold. So make sure your strength is at 82. Vertical, it can stay the same at 64 because you guys do get LeBron James dunk package with a 64 vertical. Don't need anything higher than that. And last but not least is the stamina. You guys want to make that a 95. So you guys can be a 99 overall on the best 6'6" floor spacing slasher build, man. AKA the all-around threat. And the reason I call it all-around threat is because you're a threat all around the court. On defense, offense, you guys can dribble, shoot, dunk. You guys can do it all on the 6'6" build. Again, shout out to Hoodie KC. Follow him on TikTok. I did use his build as a reference, as a layout, and made it to my own likings. And this build is fire, man. I do not regret making this build. It's so fun to play on, and especially when I don't have nobody on and I have to play 1v1 court, this build is always there for me to use, and I have a great time on it. So if you guys want a 1v1 court build, a 3s, 5s, 2s build, a 6'6" point guard build, this is the one, man. Now, once you're done upgrading this build, you guys want to continue. And we got a floor spacing slasher, man. I know a lot of builds get this name, but this build is really an all-around threat, in my opinion. If you guys do like this build, leave a like down below. And also leave a comment if you guys are making this build or making this build but changing a few things. And let me know what you guys change because I'm really interested to know. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a blessed day. Peace.